Hey Hogan neighbors, what's going on? It's Phil Russert. Man, I just love that little intro for Legendary Illustrations. Thanks again to Kenny Calderon. What's going on, people? I don't know what you're doing tonight. I was supposed to be launching my campaign, so that's a little disappointing, but you know what? We roll with the punches. We keep going. We do what we have to do. Um, I'm going to share this out. Who's in the room? Come say hi, because it doesn't tell me who's here on StreamYard. But I'd love to say hi. So I'm going to share this out, give it a few minutes. I hope you stick around and hang out, even if you keep me in the background. No need to leave, but say hi in the comments. No need to go anywhere. I'm just going to talk about a few things. Um, I mean, I would hope that, I'd get an audience for not going on a rant. I hear how people love my rants, but that's not really how I want to get my views. Anyway, so who's out there? Say hello. How are you? Um, just waiting for a few people to come in, and we're going to talk about a few things that are hopefully you'll be interested in. I think it'll be fun. Oren, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. It's funny that you're interviewing Valentino because I was going to ask him if he wanted to do, because of Shadowhawk, but then I'm just so busy and work is just going to pick up that I don't think I'm going to have time. But that'll be a great interview. He's a great guest and he's a straight shooter, so that'll be fun. You do a great show. I really, I think you and the guys over at Catch the Craze are really, really good at what you do. Please drop your links, Orin. Feel free to drop your links because everybody's allowed to drop their links in my shows, but honestly, I really admire your ability to interview. So do that. Michael, what's going on? Okay, we're getting a few people in here, and then we'll talk about a few things. I encourage you to talk with me and hang out. Don't just listen, because I tend to have a big mouth and ramble, as we all know. But this would be cool to hang out and talk. Um, okay, so I have a lot of things going on. Maybe you've seen some of the posts. I'm trying to build a publishing company. Obviously, it's slow because of money. I had a pretty rough day today, but you know what? I'm a fighting Irishman, so we're good to go. So, just to let you know, I was supposed to be launching Tragedy 4 tonight. Ironically, everybody's getting their Tragedy 3 books today. I mailed them out yesterday, and they were actually coming quickly. A lot of you have gotten them today, and you've posted, so thank you for that. The best thing you can do for me besides pledging is share those posts, let everybody know that you got the books and what you think of them. Hopefully, you think good things. Otherwise, it will be a bad thing for me. Um, I also just want to let you know I'm not sure, but I'm looking at probably postponing 2 weeks from today, only because the printer said they would ship out the books that they shorted me on today, and I never got an email, so I don't believe they mailed them out today because I got an email with UPS tracking. So that's not good. So I'm waiting on those last 30 or 40 people with the Mike DeBalfo cover to get fulfilled. I will not launch the next campaign despite how much it's hurting me until everybody gets their book. Um, so that's that. Hopefully in 2 weeks we'll be launching Tragedy number 4. Please sign up. I got the sign up page now. Please sign up. It helps with the Facebook. It helps with the Kickstarter algorithms and seeing how interested people are in a book and how popular. It really helps if you sign up. It costs nothing. You just click the link and it'll email alert you to when the thing launches. And then you don't, if you don't want the book, you don't have to do anything after that, but it definitely helps. Also, I'm gonna have physical copies in my hands soon, but Legendary Illustrations, we're doing a Kickstarter campaign directly following Tragedy 4, unless I can figure out how to go on under Legendary Illustrations. They don't like you doing two campaigns at once. Um, but in this case, I would like to get that campaign out. It's going to be art books from Will Pladen, Bill Lutz, Rod Ramos, Robert Powers. He's got some cool his mashups. Have you seen his mashups? Man, the book full of them. So cool. Kenny Calderon, Ricardo Silva, and Carlos Ramos. So they're going to be art books, and they're like 40 to 50 pages just of pinup art and fan art and just really cool stuff. Some of it's original art that we've sold, some of it's original art that we haven't sold yet. So, if you can't afford to buy original art, but you really love those pieces, here's your chance to pick them up in books. We will have original art tiers where you can commission them for a fair price to do commissioned art for you. So that's going to be a great campaign. I'm looking forward to that to help build the Legendary Illustrations brand and promote the artists that I try so hard to help. Um, hey, Brandon, what's going on? Yeah, Brandon Hammock was kind and supportive by ordering a blank sketch cover. And because I got so caught up in all of those shows, I had not shipped it out. He never bothered me. It was weeks and weeks of him being patient, which was very kind. And I apologize for that delay, Brandon, especially after you supporting me. I'm usually not like that. It was just really rough. 7 shows in 9 weeks. No excuse. Um, so I sent him an issue two blank for free because I believe in customer service. I believe in paying back the people that are supporting you and getting you there. So thanks, Brandon, for supporting and being patient. I appreciate it. And I want you to be able to sell those, draw on them and sell. Brandon's a really talented artist and make money. Also, Brandon has his own, you have your own shop, I believe. So, Brandon, if you want to drop links or anything, please go right ahead. Um, a lot of people say this, and I believe them, of course. But when I say this, I'm so heartfelt about it that I grew up. It wasn't an easy life. I didn't have anything handed to me. I certainly didn't have much support. So for everybody to be wanting to buy my book the way they are, it's really touching and it's humbling and it amazes me. I just decided to write this book when I was sick and I put it out pretty quickly and we made $13,000. We had almost 300 backers. And it's just amazing. And some people hate fulfillment, and when I do fulfillment and it's feeling tedious, I'm just sitting there going, yeah, but you know what? This is almost 300 people that want my little book, you know, and I'm grateful for that. And then Chuck Dixon said the book is written well, it's solid. Howard Mackey said it's written well, it's solid. I mean, those are two of my favorite writers. And That's high praise for me. I mean, I'm over the moon. I grew up in a generation where we didn't have Kickstarter or anything, and the thought of you doing a comic was unheard of. I mean, that's why guys like Kevin Eastman, it's just so amazing that they did that. And Peter Laird, of course, um, because it was just unheard of. We didn't have social media or Kickstarter and stuff. So I always wanted to make a comic, but you don't think anybody's going to read it. And here I am, and Tragedy's selling pretty well. I mean, we've sold over 4,000 copies. Is that a lot in the big scheme of things? No, but for a guy who's doing it on his own, no distribution, just at shows and online and on Kickstarters, it's not bad. I mean, who would have thought 4,000 people want to buy my book, or that professionals would be saying it's good? So thank you so sincerely. And if anybody does not get their book soon, please reach out to me, tell me, communicate with me, let me know, and I will take care of it. If so, I'll take care of it. I believe in customer service. Anyway, so we got that, the Legendary Illustrations art books, which you're not going to want to miss. Like all those Will Pladen portraits are in the book. The first wave, they're all in the book. So if you can't afford the $25 prints, which we have, or the original art, which we have a few pieces left, you can get them in a book, all of them. So, I mean, you got the Rob Powers mashups. You've got the Will Pladen legendary portraits among his other wonderful paintings. Rod Ramos has some awesome GI Joe stuff and other things in his book, other fan art, Superman, etc. Bill Lutz has fan art, Spider-Man and Venom, and this and that, and all the Marvel heroes you love. And Carlos Ramos has a ton of X-Men characters in his book, and Ricardo has like a plethora of indie and mainstream, and just a beautiful, beautiful book. And it's just really, really talented artists that you may not know well, but if I have my way, you will. So check out that Kickstarter when it launches. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the congratulations. I appreciate it. I don't know about boss, but so that's that. October, we're launching Unknown Heroes Anthology. James Aloysius Santana approached me, said, "Hey, you know, are you interested in doing this?" And I was like, you know what? I've been bouncing around the idea of doing this book called The Dynamics, and I said, sure. So I'm going to be debuting The Dynamics in this book. It's a anthology series. It's a 10-page preview along with some other stories that are going on. So I just want to show you. I got the campaign page ready to go. This is the cover by Rob Powers. It is based on my family, but with superpowers. It's a lot of fun. People are loving the script in the beta phase of things. This is Cataclysm, the new book by Rob Powers. Penguino's Revenge. Is on its way to you. This will have a preview in there with typical Rob humor. These are the pages. Rob Powers did everything in the interiors. He did the art, the inks, the colors, the letters, sound effects, everything. And this is gonna be a fun book. It's gonna be fun, and it's awesome. And here's Cataclysm, just to give you an idea. This is the another horseman of the apocalypse in Cataclysm, and he just wants to go on vacation, but things keep going wrong. Here is Tales from Nerosville by Jason Meadows, who is the letterer on my book and a great, great individual. So check out these pages. Hey, Pete, what's going on, man? How are you? I'm going to tell you now, Nerosville, Tales from Nerosville, it has some really awesome stories that have great twists. Very intellectually written. I really enjoy them. You really should give it a try. Jason sucks at marketing, so you may not even have heard of it, but it's awesome. And we got 7 teams on this. 7 teams working on these anthologies, okay? We got The World of Nebulon, which, if you like anime, Power Rangers, stuff like that, that's from James and Hunter. Dynamics, which we just talked about with me. Cataclysm, we just talked about with Robert. You Got Heart. Let me tell you something. This sounds really cool to me. You Got Heart is a fast and flaky medical courier named Taki who, unbeknownst to her, is transporting the heart of a dead superhero. To complete her delivery, not only must she survive the perilous megacity streets, but also the hero's former rogues gallery who will stop at nothing to get to that heart as their trophy. That's pretty damn cool. Then you got Tales from Nerosville by Jason. Intangible Lad. It's basically he won a summer internship with the Society of Sidekicks, and the Sidekicks get attacked by 2 supervillain teams. And how are they going to handle that? Light Warriors by Rod Ramos. It's a fantasy action adventure about 2 groups of superheroes who went to global war to defend justice and freedom, only to discover the truth. Everything you believed was wrong. In this page story called Redemption, we introduce Light, the first of the Light Warriors. And a quote from the character: "What I want for myself, I want for everybody else." Then we have the correction of White Scarlet. Risen from the dead without his soul, White Scarlet follows a chain of demons posing as humans trying to condemn souls in the city. Following up on a missing persons case, White discovers a conspiracy that's been growing within his city for decades. White Scarlet must locate and return every lost soul before the demons can turn Earth into the 9th circle of hell. So we got a little mix of everything for everybody. This is going to be a fun anthology. And, it's a mix of different art styles. It's going to be a blast. So please come check that out in October after the Legendary Books and Tragedy 4. Tragedy 5 is underway next week. Ricardo's on it. and that is going to be launching towards the end of the year. Unfortunately, that is pushed back now because of everything else that's pushed back because of the printer. I was okay with everything; they're fixing it, whatever, but they didn't mail it out today, so now I'm not happy. Anyway, so we got that going on. I am going to be doing a collected volume of Tragedy, first 5 issues for the beginning of next year, winter, probably February. And on the back of it, I'm going to have a manga style of book one. So there's that. I have some other titles that are pre production because of money, but they're written, they're plotted. I have artists set up, I have the teams set up. I have a book that might be illustrated by a major Marvel DC artist. We'll be doing the sequentials. I'll know more when I have the money, and we'll go from there. I have big plans going through distribution, and I'm growing a publishing company slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. So that's pretty much what's going on. I also want to talk about a contest I'd like to do. Speaking of what Brandon Hammock spoke of, we just lost a bunch of people. Unfortunately, I guess attention spans aren't what they used to be, or I'm boring as hell, or both. Either way, I was going. I'm decided. I've decided to do a contest. I mean, we're not doing cover contests anymore because it kind of fell flat by the time we got to book 4 or 3, which was disappointing, but it's okay. It is what it is. As long as people still hopefully want to buy the book. But I'm thinking of doing a contest. If you bought sketch covers for the Tragedy campaign, or if you buy sketch covers, whether you're a fan who gets the art commissioned or you're the artist who bought it and does it yourself, I want to do a contest, uh, the best sketch cover. And I'm going to come up with some prize for that, a prize package for whoever has the best cover. And what I might do is a foil of the Will Spatasio cover of the first printing, so it's very rare. There's only a few left. The Ian Churchill cover. Maybe throw in like the big names from the first book, that are rare printings because I only have a few left of all of them. Maybe if I could blow up Tragedy, they'll be worth something someday. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I don't know what you guys think about that contest. Talk it up in the chat. Let me know if I'm wasting my time or if you think it's a good idea. Um, I'm not looking to keep the art. You keep the art. You just show it off. You post it, and we'll pick the best one to win the contest. So let me know what you guys think, if we should do it or not. Just kind of testing the waters, seeing how things go, and we'll go from there. I will be appearing at Vegas, Amazing Vegas convention, September 16th through 18th. I will be appearing at New York Comic Con up on the floor, first weekend in October. And I will be appearing in Artist Alley at Baltimore Comic Con the last weekend of October, and that will round out the convention year for myself. In Baltimore, I will have Kenny Calderon and Alex Sarabia with me to do live commissions. We will also open a pre-show commission list, so please check that out when the time comes. And at New York Con, I might very well have Kenny Calderon with me. So again, we'll open pre-show commissions and we'll go from there. That's about it. I don't know. If you want, I can go start bitching and griping about something, and then I'd have like 30 people in here. I don't know. Um, yeah, it is what it is. For some reason, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, the Indiegogo, everything but the Mike DeBalfo covers went out. The Kickstarter, everything but the Mike DeBalfo, what was left of the Mike DeBalfo covers, went out. I only got 15 out of 80 covers. So 15 people are getting their pledges with DeBalfo. I went in order of who pledged. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I felt that was the only fair way to do it. So whoever has a Mike DeBalfo cover and is waiting, you know what? You're right, Sean. Maybe we should do a writing contest. That's a great idea. You're right. You know what? As a writer, shame on me. Shame on me. Maybe we'll do both contests. Sean, that's a great idea. I mean, if you don't mind me, you're the one who came up with it. If you don't mind me coming up with a writers contest, or if you have ideas that you'd be willing to let me fly with, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do a writing contest. Hey, Saeed, how are you? Thank you. I don't know if you got to read those PDFs. I hope you did, and I hope you enjoyed them. If you didn't, um, well, I'm sorry. um, anyway, so yeah, Sean's right. I'm gonna do a writers contest, and I'm going to do. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do, Sean. You know how we have the Unknown Heroes anthology? We're going to maybe we'll do a writers contest, and the best 10-page story can be put in the anthology. Um, maybe we'll do that. And if you can't afford a creative team to make it a comic, maybe we'll at least put the script in the anthology or something, but copyright it so you don't get it stolen, your idea. I don't know. We'll come up with something. I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, cool, Sean. Um, I don't know yet, Saeed, because Sean just gave me he just came up with the idea now. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's something to think about. Awesome. I like to do contests. I like to give away. I like to give away stuff as best as I can. I mean, it's probably why I'm broke. But because I know how hard it is to make your money, I know how hard it is for everyone to go to a job that is not fulfilling, make that wage, and what you make in an hour is probably what's going towards my book or someone else's book. So I truly do understand the investment, the trust you're putting in me, how hard you're working just to afford these books to enjoy. So when you choose my book to be the book that you worked at that job that you're not happy with for, that is a great honor to me. I'm thinking just like a 10-page story, Saeed, something short, because if I'm going to have to read a bunch of stories for one thing, that'll be the best way. And two, um, that way maybe we could do an anthology if you can afford a creative team to make it a 10-page story. So maybe something like that. As far as what, I'd say sci-fi, superhero, anything goes. Even if it's mature, we'll just keep it. We'll label it mature. Maybe we'll do a mature um, bracket, and then we'll do all ages bracket. Maybe something like that, so nobody gets left out. Because that I think that's fair. What do you guys think? I mean, besides Saeed and Sean, who's in the chat? Tell us what you think. Yeah, man, that's awesome, Saeed. That's great. Um, that's cool. Yeah, I'll make a post, but I got to come up with something uh, to do, because the hitch for me is, I'd say, the winner could be in the next anthology series we do, but that person's going to have the money to create the book. They're going to have an artist to do the 10 pages and a letterer and stuff like that. So I smell like Long Island. I don't get that. What does that mean? I was actually born and raised in Queens. I live out in Long Island now for my kids, to get a house for my kids and everything in a good school district. Yes, I definitely, and I'll post about it too. Okay. I think you're following me. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're friends. I think because I see you all the time. But so for those who just jumped in, we're looking to do a writers contest. Um, if you're a writer, we're gonna come up with some ideas for a writers contest. If you're interested, if you have ideas while you're in here, throw them in. And we're also gonna do the art book contest, I think. We'll do that. But if you're a writer and you haven't had a chance to get your writing out there, let's do a writers contest like Sean suggested, and we'll do like a 10-page story. You write the script for it. Oh, did you? Oh, cool. Gerald and Joe are awesome people. Um, that just goes to show you, man. You can connect to going on shows and meet new people. I appreciate that you found me interesting enough to continue befriending me on Facebook. um, so yeah, all right, we'll do that, and that's everything we got going on, and that's everything on my mind. I'm trying to remember whatever. I know there's something I wanted to mention and I can't think of it. Um, I am going to be doing a live launch. Oh, that's what I'm okay. Creative Con Q&A. I'm going to be interviewing Chance Wolf on Friday. You know, he's inked a lot of, Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane, a lot of people in Image. Awesome dude, very talented, multi-talented with other stuff, musician and puppet creator and magician and props creator. He's just a talented, awesome dude and a friend. And on Monday, again, our fourth interview with Kevin Eastman. He's a regular with CreativeCon Q&A. We will interview him again. That'll be pre-recorded though. Sorry guys, but we'll do it pre-recorded and I'll post. It'll be up on YouTube later. I really want to get back into CreatorCon Q&A and interview some more big names, but it's just hard time-wise. It's so hard. Anyway, so that's about it. Appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me, whether you stayed or not, even if you just peeked in. That's about it. Filbo Publishing is slowly growing, and there's gonna be some cool stuff coming in the new year. A lot of cool stuff, and if I can get the funds for some things, it's gonna be some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. All right, so if you're not following Legendary Illustrations, that is my company where I rep artists. Please follow and um, like and share out those artist posts. They're really awesome people and they're really talented artists. Rob Powers, Will Pladen, Rod Ramos, Bill Lutz, Ricardo Silva, Alex Sarabia, Kenny Calderon. Um, a lot of great artists. So please check that out. Get ready for Tragedy 4 campaign. If you got your Tragedy 3 in the mail, read it. Get it done. Get her done. So that you can be ready for 4. The book, I'm telling you, issue 5 ends big. And we're building up to that climax. So don't miss out on Tragedy. A lot of, like I said, Chuck Dixon and Howard Mackey think it's a solid book. And that's amazing to me. I grew up reading Chuck Dixon and Howard Mackey. Anyway, all right. You guys have fun. Have a great day. Tom Rapko, what's going on, buddy? How are you? I was just wrapping up. So Tragedy 4 on the way. Within 2 weeks will launch. Please sign up for that. And please let's beat our last goal. Genres to support few issues of that. So enjoy. Uh, Sorry, not quite following you on that, Saeed. Um, that's all right, Tom. Hope you're doing well. Check out what Tom's doing. He's got some awesome books that he has published. Drop links if you'd like, Tom. Hey, Ricardo's here. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Ricardo Silva, the artist on Tragedy. Good man. Amazing artist. Oh, look, there is Bear. She is who that little girl character is based on in the comic, fighting Hulkopotamus. And she came up with Hulkopotamus, actually, right?
I did.
Very cool. And are you going to sock him? It's my feisty little girl. Beautiful, smart, and she'll give you the shirt off her back until you aggravate her. And then she's feisty. Wonder who she takes care of. Yeah, she's awesome. Her and her sister are have great imaginations. They're really talented artists. They take care of the mommy with the art because my wife is a very talented artist. Um, and I love to see what they do someday. I have some books for them to create their own comics, but they don't have the attention span for it yet. Inline Tragedy so far. What do you mean inline tragedy? Sorry, Saeed. Um, so Tragedy, I'm telling you, people give it great reviews. I'm flattered. Oh, I like Tragedy. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Saeed. I appreciate that. If you could please just let everybody know that you feel it's a solid book, a worthy read. Please do, right? Because I got kids to feed. And this is Melanie, very talented artist, another creative mind. What's up, kitten? This is my kitten. This is my bear. So you girls, you want to say goodnight? All right. You know what? You girls remember what I say, right? So, all right. Who wants to go first? No worries, Saeed. I appreciate the kind words and the support. I really do. Yeah, Saeed, we'll get that writing contest going, and I'll let you know. So, who's going first? All right, Melanie.
No.
No, you.
Yeah.
Come on, one of you's got to go first.
Have fun storing the castle.
No, that's the last one. What do you say first? What's up, Angel? What do you say first? Tell them that.
Be legendary in illustration.
As bad as the artists that I deal with.
Oh my God.
All right. All right. I'll do it.
Yeah.
If you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself.
We are kids. You can't expect everything to be done right.
True. I don't expect that from adults. Okay. So
Great.
I'll leave you with what I always leave you with. Submarine treehouse. What's going on? What are you doing? There's not much of it left, so. Oh, look. I look like that character, what's his name? Martin Short played in Saturday Night Live. They actually are. They take after mommy, thank God. Who's. I forget who Submarine Treehouse is. Is that you, Steve? All right. Are you done?
No.
I was about to say see you to everybody.
I'm not done until I really make a fool of you.
What a loving daughter. Until I make a fool of you.
Come on,
Oh, it's Armand. That's it. I'm sorry. I forgot who Submarine Treehouse was. What's going on? Did your campaign end yet, Armand? If it didn't, drop the links, man. Yeah, this is my daughter. She just said she's not done until she makes me look like a fool. Gotta love family. Are you wishing it to like a genie's gonna pop out of my tushy or something if you rub my head? Grant you all your wishes. So drop your links, Armand. Armand, drop your links. Absolutely.
Unicorn.
I forget how that guy acted. Otherwise, I try to act it out right now.
Unicorn.
Armand has a female protagonist. She's the sheriff of the moon. I forget what it's called, so Armand, drop it in there. It's on Kickstarter right now, and it's doing well. So go check it out. Actually, I have a crossover print with Tragedy and his character that will be for our next campaigns. And that's that. Can you tell which one's like me and which one's like mommy? Hey. All right. So drop your links, everybody. Tom, drop your links. Angel, drop your links. Angel teased at some awesome news today. Wishing you all prayers and blessings for you, man. That it all is fantastic for you. All right. Since these guys stink, I will leave you how I always leave you. Be legendary and have fun storming the castle.